Okay, today we're going to be talking about some of the major differences between mountain or trail bikes and fat bikes. We'll start with this. So this bike is a Redline D600, and as you can see, it has a suspension fork, 29-inch tires that are quite knobby, wide bars, aggressive geometry, 9 speeds, and quite a lot of torque. These are all around really capable bikes, and that's really hard to argue with. Now, what these are great for is they're really good for jumps and stuff like that, but they're not particularly amazing in snow. Yes, light snow and moderate snow, they're okay in. And sand, you'll just bury it right to China. So that's why you need a fat bike. Now, one of the obvious differences is these wider tires. These ones are 4.5 inches, and this lets you drop the PSI right down to 8 PSI for the snow and the muck and the rain. Or not the rain, the snow. Sand. Yeah, sand. Fat bikes almost always have disc brakes because it's impossible to make a rim, well, it's not impossible, but you don't see rim brakes big enough for these wide tires. Then the handlebars are quite wide, and I put fancy bar ends on mine because I can. Yes, I know that these are red grips and red bar ends on a blue bike. Anyway, fat bikes tend to have a lot of torque to spin these big tires because they're really heavy. And I run my saddle quite high because this is a small frame, but I have a seat post that's big enough that I can have it up really high but drop it really low if I'm descending or anything like that. I do have a grip shifter on this. Probably should change that, but we're getting there. And because there's enough squish in the tires, you rarely see fat bikes with suspension. Yes, there are some that have front suspension. I have not seen a full suspension fat bike at all. So, yeah, those were the differences between the mountain bike and the fat bike. Hope you consider subscribing and liking this video.